Welcome to the webinar on Zendesk and support. We are kicking off 2020 with a new and exciting upgrade to the way that we are supporting you, our schools. We're using the same support team, but we're giving you more support options. Starting on January 22nd, schools will have access to Zendesk, which is our new and improved support ticketing system and customer service software platform. Zendesk offers the same flexible support channel options with enhanced features that will make submitting and tracking support items easier than ever. And we all love it when something is easier than what it was before. What is Zendesk? Zendesk is a support ticketing system and a customer service software platform. Using Zendesk, you'll have access to the same support team. As I said before, this is important to realize that you'll be talking to the same folks that you have been before. Focus School software utilizes Zendesk to track software defects and bugs, maintenance, and requests for technical assistance. Zendesk is the official reporting platform for error reporting, error logging, and access authorization changes. So I talked about having the same familiar channels for submitting a support ticket. So let's take a look at what those are. Previously, you could go to our old website and use the submit a ticket area. That's what Zendesk is going to be replacing. And that's the primary focus of this webinar, and we'll be taking a look at that in just a few minutes. You can send an email to supportteam@focusschoolsoftware.com. Yes, it's a long email, so you want to put that in your contact so you don't have to type it in every time. If you are still using our support@cri-mms.com or our support@visionsis.com, those will still work, and they'll actually get forwarded to the support team email, and because they are being sent to the support team email, they will create a Zendesk ticket. You can call us at the 1-800 number or the 888 number listed here, and Candy will answer your call and create a Zendesk ticket for you. Or once you get upgraded to the Focus software, then in the interface, when there is a database error, you will get the error message, and then there will be a send email, and that's sending an email and creating a Zendesk ticket for our programmers. Let's take a look at what Zendesk looks like. So I'm just going to use the link that's right here in this document that we sent to you, and this page is going to open. Right now, we're just going to take a look at submit a request. I don't need to have an account. I don't need to log in. I can click on this, and it's going to open up this window. Anything with a red asterisk on there, and I'll try to bump that up a little bit more. There we go. So now you can see a little bit better. So you need to enter in your email address, and I have an email address that I have an account set up for already. So I'm just going to enter that in. We're going to put in the subject, and as you can see, I have something already staged. So I can't take attendance, and that's what my subject is going to be. Suggested articles that will pop up depending on what you write in the subject relate directly to Focus. So once you upgrade to Focus, by all means take a click on those and see if that would help answer your questions. And then we're going to put in our description. We want to make sure that we are mindful and are as helpful as possible by including in our description the who, what, when, and where. So if you can answer those questions, we'll do our best to tell you the why. So you can see here, I'm not going to take the time to read this, but I have that my semester 1 report cards are complete. I have the specific school that is having problems. Their parents are not able to access the report cards. Where? In the family portal. and a little bit more to my backstory here that, they use the report cards in generations, and it's the first year, again, we mentioned the school, that they are using the family portal to publish report cards, which is really nice. Request type is required. You see that little red asterisk. So you'll see a lot of focus types in here. And if it's a bug that you're finding in Generations or in Vision, by all means select the focus bug. We'll know what you're talking about. There's a state reporting question, and then there's also other that you can use. System is going to be similar. It doesn't have a red asterisk, so you don't have to include it, but your only option from the list here is SIS, meaning Student Information System. And you can also add a file to the request. A picture is worth 1,000 words. So I have something that I have already staged for this on my desktop. And there we go. There's our support example. And that's just a Word document with a screenshot that I took. And if we have a screenshot, we can usually identify the teacher, the student, and where in the software that you have the question or the problem. And at that point, we can submit. And I am going to submit. There we go, and we're all set. That ticket has been submitted to the NE office located in Barrington, New Hampshire. There are benefits to actually creating an account and signing in. If this is your first time, you're going to click on Sign In. Now, if you had submitted a ticket without logging in, we have your email, and you just need to finish the process of setting up a password. You can see the option down here, have you emailed us? You can click on that, and it's going to have you reconfirm your email, and then it's going to send you an email asking you to enter in a password. If you have never submitted a ticket through Zendesk or called us up, when you call us up, Candy will add your information in. You would click on Sign Up, and it's going to ask for your full name, your email, confirm again that you're not a robot, and then sign up. And then you will get an email confirming your email address and giving you the opportunity to enter in a password. I have already created an account, so I'm going to sign in as my test subject here. And so here is Mr. Owl NE. This is our test subject here. And you can see the ticket that I just submitted a few minutes ago. Even though I didn't log in, I just used my email. It knows my email. And so there's my ticket, and it's open. We have another one, very similar, cut and paste, gotta like it. And here we say it's awaiting our reply. I'm gonna click on this, and you can see my description. And then a support tech, who happens to be me, Mr. Owl, could you please provide the following information regarding this case? So I can see that it's waiting my reply and looking for more information. Now, this happens quite a bit when people are submitting tickets. I can add to the conversation, found the problem, we are all set. My apologies for lack of punctuation here. And I can mark as solved and submit. So that way the support tech will get notification that we're all set and they don't need to follow up any further on this particular case. So you can close out your own cases without having to call us and saying, no, never mind, we're all set. Let's submit a request because it's a little bit different when you do it when you're logged in. We can include emails. So if there's somebody else at the school who is aware of the problem, or you're submitting the problem on their behalf, you can enter in their emails here. One thing that I forgot to mention, when you are setting up an account and you're entering in your email, it's very important that you use your school assigned email. We have in Zendesk all of the domains for the emails for the different schools. And those schools are linked to the Northeast office. If you use an email, a personal email, the ticket will get submitted and eventually it will find our way to the Northeast office, but the folks in the Florida office don't really know vision or generations, so it will delay the amount of time that you would to get the ticket resolved. If you don't have a school email address, and there are some instances we were notified that that is the case, call the first time and Candy will create your account and link you directly to that school. It's that linking of the email to the school that gets the ticket here in the Northeast office. There we go. So we can add carbon copies, which is not available if you don't log in. Again, the subject and the description are the same, request type and the system. So let's go through and we'll do this again. I'm not going to CC anybody, but here we go. A teacher can't take attendance. We're going to put in a description. Here is the not very good at answering the who, what, where, and why there. Request type. We'll make this a state reporting question. And the system, as said before, it's going to be SIS. And I don't have a file to add. And we're going to submit. Now, Mr. Owl has been busy today with this being his second webinar, and he has quite a few tickets that he has submitted. If I go under my username here and click on My Activities, I can see all of the tickets that I have submitted. Now, if other people at my school are submitting tickets and they're CCing me on their ticket, I can see those requests, and Mr. Owl has not been CC'd on anybody else's ticket. This is an option that we can set for you as a user once you create your account. It is nothing that you can set for yourself. You would have to contact us here in Barrington to change this for you, but Mr. Owl has the permissions to see any requests from their organization. So if you are associated with high school, then any other requests, tickets that are submitted from that particular high school, you would be able to see. So we do have another Mr. Owl, not from NE. He's our Florida Owl here. So we can see tickets that he has submitted because of the permissions of our Northeast Owl here. And we can see one that's awaiting, your reply. And if you hover over that, you can see a little message saying that we are waiting for you to respond. Open, if you hover over that, we are working on a response for you. And this is the one that I just solved, so we can see that it is solved, and we have some other ones that have been solved previously. Some real benefits to creating that account and logging in and being able to see all of this information. We did have some questions from this morning, and I'm going to go through those. Our old website, and I have it up here, is the old computer resource website, and we have a submit a support ticket. This will be available for a couple more weeks, probably about a month or so, and we will be taking this down. Our preferred way of having people submit a ticket is through Zendesk or giving us a call. If you have any questions after viewing this webinar, please give us a call and Candy will get you to somebody who has the answers for you. So easy as that. And after having gone through a couple of these webinars, it really is a very streamlined, simple process, and the information that you can get at your fingertips is going to help you with managing the the SIS system at your school.